What's good, Destined Ones? So I have finally locked in over 250 hours in Black Myth Wukong, and this video is absolutely everything you can completely miss in a single cycle of this game. Let's get straight to it. First things first, the Rat Prince Spirit. So I finally have acquired this, the Rat Prince. The second Rat Prince completely evaded me because I didn't kill that boss a certain way. Let me explain myself. In chapter 2, you're going to find the second Rat Prince as well as his father in a courtyard right in front of the Valley of Despair Shrine. This is where you encounter them and you're going to have to fight them. In my first cycle, I killed the large one. The father ran off. He summoned in the first Rat Prince, and that was the end of the fight. But that is the wrong way to go about doing it. What you have to do is you have to actually kill the father first. The second Rat Prince himself is going to enrage. Then when you take him out, you're going to receive his spirit or soul so that you can absorb it and get him as a spirit. At which point you're also going to get a special item dropped inside of your inventory, which is going to be this key item right here, the Pugnant Flesh Chunk. You're going to take this over to the area where you fight the first Rat Prince, toss it off the edge, he'll come up, you summon him, you fight him, you're good to go. So that's going to be what you need to do in order to get the second Rat Prince as a spirit in Black Myth Wukong. And you can clean miss out on this, so be careful. Let's keep going. Chapter 3, Great Pagoda. Okay, so the secret ending and the secret boss fight against Erlang can be completely missed in the game, that's obvious, but you can go to the Great Pagoda at any time during your playthrough. To guarantee that you get this final encounter with Erlang at the end of the game, all you have to do is visit every single zone, all the secret zones of each chapter beforehand. Once you complete the boss fights of each zone, then you will be able to go into the Great Pagoda's secret picture and fight Erlang for your final battle. Once you beat him, you're going to receive an amazing transformation, which is probably one of the best transformations in the game, and I have a full guide about that right here. Poison Taoist. So in chapter 4, there's a guy, the Poison Taoist. You have to basically slap him from the back to knock off all of his arms. If you do so, you will receive the Venomous Arm Guard, which is one of the items that I completely missed out on in my first playthrough. Kinda unfortunate because it really would have made my poisonous build a lot more potent and a lot more powerful, but I digress. This is something that you can completely skip, so I'm letting you know. All you have to do in chapter 4, once you go to the Pool of Shattered Jade, go see him, fight him, knock off all of the arms on his back, get the cutscene, and then continue the fight. Once you finish, you'll receive the Venomous Arm Guard, you're good to go. Next up, the Talismans. In this same chapter, in chapter 4, there's going to be 4 talismans that you have to collect before you fight the boss at the end. If you do not collect these 4 talismans, you will not be able to get the special item in the chest that's locked away in this area at all until you go into New Game Plus to do so. So just be careful, make sure you collect all 4 of the talismans, the little purple talismans hanging, snatch all of those up before you fight the final boss. If you don't skip any of the spirits throughout the entire journey, you can actually get all 54 of them and receive the trophy in Black Myth Wukong. So make sure you're on the lookout. I've received every single spirit in this game and I have a bunch of guides here to teach you where to find them. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Wine worms. There's going to be 12 wine worms in the first cycle. I'm not necessarily sure if the ones that you can buy off the Shin Monkey are going to be available in the second cycle because I haven't reached the Zodiac Village just yet. But as soon as I reach that, I'll leave it down in a pinned comment below so that you know. However, what I've discovered so far, if you don't receive these wine worms in your first cycle, you can go to those exact same locations in your second cycle and receive them. But you won't be able to fully upgrade one of the drinks in the game. You can use these wine worms to upgrade the lamb brew to the dried spirit. You also use these same things to update your coconut drink. Once you upgrade your coconut drink to its maximum, and if you have all the other soaks and gourds in the game, as well as the other drinks in the game, you will receive the trophy. So far, I was able to collect, I want to say, 27 soaks in the game, and I collected all of the drinks in the game. The drinks that I collected in my first cycle were Long Bomb, 1,000 Days of Inebriation, 30 Years of Coconut Wine, Blue Bridge Romance, Dried Spirit, Sunset of the Nine Skies, Jade Essence, the Worry-Free Brew, and Pine Brew. As far as the soaks are concerned, I collected every single last one of these soaks. Some of the different soaks drop from different enemies in the game. Other soaks you can find within special case or chests. So you're going to have to be on the hunt for these. I'm going to have a guide on all the really difficult soaks that you need to get out there coming real soon. Basically, all the gourds that I received in the game are Supreme, the Multi-Glaze, the Immortal Blessing, the Zhang River Goddess, the Jade Guanyin, the Stained Jade, the Fiery, the Plague Bane, and finally the Trailblazer. Those are all the gourds that I received in the game, and I think that's all of them. Once I'm able to finally update this last legendary here, the 30-year-old coconut, to its final version when it becomes mythical, I think I'll be able to unlock the trophy. So make sure you're out there on the hunt for those wine worms. There's 12 in the games, and I'm going to have a guide of every single wine worm coming real soon. Pagoda Realm. When you're in the Pagoda Realm, there's going to be these lantern guys that are extremely annoying. They're going to start singing. It's going to raise their DPS as well as the DPS of everybody else around you. When your eyes glow, that's the effect. You want to defeat all 9 of them before you fight Captain Wisevoice. If you do it in that order, you're going to receive a special curio. The only way to receive that curio is to actually defeat them before you take out Captain Wisevoice, so just be careful. If you do it in the reverse order, you're done. And make sure you're going out there and you're fighting all the different bosses in the secret zones. For example, Long Yellow, Fubang, the Scorpion Lord, and the Bull King. Those guys, if you take them down, you're going to receive their special item after defeating them. You're going to take those special items into New Game Plus, and that will guarantee that you can not only get their gear sets if they have one, but you'll also be able to get the final weapon of the tree. These are some of the most powerful weapons in the game, so if you don't want to miss out on them, you're going to have to fight them first in your first cycle in Black Myth Wukong. So, the Rat Prince, don't forget about him. Go back to the Great Pagoda over in Chapter 3 so that you can unlock the secret ending. Beat up if you're interested in a poison build, go ahead and knock off those arms for the Poison Taoist. The Horse Guy, I still feel like you can complete this, but just to be safe, make sure you find him in all the zones up to Chapter 5, beat the Yin Yang Fish, and then go and talk to him again. Chapter 4, the Talismans, make sure you grab all of them before you fight the final 100-eyed Taoist. Once you get in there and you fight that Scorpion dude, you're done. You're going to have to wait all the way to New Game Plus just to be able to do this. All secret zones in each chapter need to get smacked up so that you can get to the secret ending. Before you get to New Game Plus, make sure you fight the Long questline, the Fubang questline, and the Bull King. And good luck. Be on the search for every single spirit out there in the game so that you can get your trophy during your first playthrough. Some other trophies that I was able to pick up in the first playthrough are, as far as armor is concerned, if you don't waste your materials like I did, you could possibly get all the armor in your first playthrough. As far as the weapons are concerned, you're going to have to go to New Game Plus in order to do so. And just to wrap things up, there's also a lot of pretty amazing changes and differences in New Game Plus that I want to talk about. But that's going to be all for today's video. In the next one, I'm going to teach you every single secret that I figured out so far in New Game Plus. And there's a lot of them. Resurrection, the Resurrection Pill formula, relics, spells, and so much more. If you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you smash that like button and sub. But I'll see you guys in the next video. This is your boy Emma, MCSHD. For now though, I'm out of here.